Do you want to traumatize yourself while trying to survive in your Minecraft world? Then I've got a great mod for you. Okay guys, the John is a Forge mod for the latest version and will add a very creepy, monstrous entity into your world. Without further ado, let's start. Another horrific monster has been spotted in the lands of Minecraft. A white creature having two mouths, one on its head, one on its torso, is hunting down players and slaughtering them by ripping them apart. It has been named the John and until now has only been seen in caves. When players can hurt them, the creature will be slowed down for a few seconds. This entity has a rare chance to drop an immortality gem. More about it later. There are various subtypes of this creature. Sprinting John is an even more dangerous variant of the normal entity. Like its name suggests, it will sprint at its prey. Whereas players cannot outrun it, the intelligence of this type is quite shallow and can be confused easily. Another nerve-wracking subtype is the Hugging John. The lore states this may be the rest of the players slaughtered by the Johns. This variant will grab you with its extended arms, and before you realize what is happening, your soul has left this dimension. Lastly, the Weeping John reminds me of the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who, as they're completely the same. These entities will only move when you aren't looking at them. In case you remember this mod from its old glory days, there is a texture pack to get the old looks as well, the Baby Johns. If you have thought this can't get any worse, there are indeed variants in children form. Yes. The Baby Johns are known to spawn in groups of up to 15 members. Even though they don't possess any lethal skills, if a larger swarm approaches the player, one may be sandwiched to death. A variant of the baby has been spotted lately, named referral. These will run faster and can fit in one block holes. These small devils will even attack villagers, but normally avoid iron golems if they aren't in a bigger group. These entities will drop the freed spirit. By consuming it, the player is granted some experience points. The Hunted. A day before a full moon, the player will experience faint cries for help from over 100 blocks away. This is the Hunted calling. Now it is time to act. If this entity, which normally runs away from other mobs, survives another full day and comes in contact with the moonlight of a full moon, a hideous, lethal monster will be summoned, transforming the Hunted. The Mega John. If this transformation happens, players from over 500 blocks can hear it screeching. This monstrous, 15 blocks tall, traumatizing horror will start to seek out the player. Being immune to fire, fall damage and explosions, this monster isn't easy to take down. Thankfully, it will despawn after 3 nights, if the player survives that long. The entity will hunt down the player for over 200 blocks. It may drop diamonds, bloody tears, John music disc, or very rarely an immortality sword upon death. The bloody tear can be combined with awkward potions to create a very potent one, applying strength 2, speed, resistance 2, but also nausea 2 and potion 2 for a short period of time. Enchanted with the new enchant John's Bane, the immortality sword is mainly used against all Johns. However, it will also set every mob on fire. This weapon is also crafted by combining 2 immortality gems and a stick. By combining this sword with Veil o' John, the player will be granted the Perennial Blade. This craftable item requires a bloody tear and a freed spirit next to other ingredients. With the right click, all Johns are inflicted with glowing in a 50 block radius. Inspired by a weapon from Terraria, this sword will deal out even more bonus damage against all Johns. And lastly, we got the spawning behavior. If all of this isn't bad enough, if there's a full moon apart from the first night, of course, the Johns, including the baby form, have a chance to spawn with strength and speed. This is also applied to the Hunted and the Mega John. And that was today's video. If you ended up liking it, then maybe leave a like or even consider to subscribe, and we will see us in the next video. Stay safe in game. Ciao.